You've been twiddling your thumbs waiting? Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I also, like I said, I apologize for the fact that I kind of got it wrong in regards to the bonus XP and gold thing. It's actually ending today at 6 p.m. BST. That's British summertime here in the UK. Meaning that this stream right here is my last chance to level up like extra quick. So we're gonna take advantage of that big time. And I'm happy to report that yesterday I didn't drop a single frame on Twitch. Not one in both my streams. So, assuming that this stream is also dropout free, we're going to be good to play Destiny 2 this evening with the fire team if they're free and available. So that's pretty cool. All right. All right, let's get demon slaying, shall we? I'm sorry if these Diablo 4 streams have seemed a bit samey, but hey, it's an action RPG. You kill demons, you pick up loot, you check the loot, you put on your best stuff, rinse and repeat. And I actually really enjoy it, so. But even though the bonus XP and gold is ending at 6 p.m. Today, BST, in the shop, you still have until the 20th. And this is where I got confused. You'll still have until the 20th at 6 p.m. BST to claim the anniversary gifts. You can see I've got all mine. But yeah, I'm going to keep... If I'm doing a Diablo stream and they're still available, I'm going to keep reminding you guys about that. Because it's free! It's free stuff. Who doesn't love free stuff? Alright, let's get to it. This Sorcerer is officially my highest level character in the game. So that's exciting. And you'll notice we're looking a little more fancy now. This is the full cosmetic armor set that you get for completing the Season 4 Battle Pass. I've completed all 90 tiers now. We're done. And I've actually completed the Battle Pass of all 4 seasons so far on this game. I will say though, on that point, despite this being true, and you know, I personally am like pretty sort of happy that I've managed to do it. I will say I don't like this industry trend that every single game that comes out these days has to have has to be a live service with seasons and battle passes to buy and blah. And you're like, yeah, if you don't play the game enough and get the stuff in time before the season's over, you just lose out. Like, back in my day, all of that stuff used to just be in the game. Like, permanently. Right? Extra costumes for like Lara in like Tomb Raider Legend, which recently released again on PS5 via like, you know, the PS2 emulator that Sony have now added. Like Tomb Raider Legend had unlockable costumes. You know how you got them? You just played the game. A lot of them were tied to completing a certain challenge or mini game or whatever. But yeah, like or finding all of the collectibles. But my point is, 100% of the content was just in the game, EA. It's in the game. That's what EA Sports likes to say all the time. Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but you get my point. Like,
I'm not ready yet.
even though I buy a fair share of like DLC for modern video games, so you could argue I'm part of the problem. I must say, I miss the days where we didn't have that. And to be fair, I only buy the games and DLC of stuff I really want and know I want to play. I literally can't afford to buy everything, so I therefore, as we all do, just choose what I want to prioritize.
I lack the needed mana.
I definitely am running out of mana more often now, and it's a problem. Me no like. I think I've definitely got rid of some old gear that gave me like mana regen, and we need to see if we can fix that.
Out of mana once again.
Because yeah, it is not lasting like it used to. I suppose what is nice is that I'm lasting a bit longer. Like, in terms of surviving. It's like, you gotta remember, this is one of the Hellborn that would normally always kill me.
I need time to prepare that. I'm low on precious mana.
Oh wait, no it isn't. What is it? Oh yeah, no, it is one of the Hellborn that would normally always kill me. It is. It is. So we survive longer, but now we run out of resource for our spells. Meaning that I actually must use the fireball thing.
I'm not ready yet.
We're fighting a necromancer there, by the way. Where are your minions, dude?
I'm low on precious mana.
You would have an easier time against me if you used minions? No? Okay. Right, we got another Paragon point. We're gonna put it... Oh, yeah! Didn't I say... I saw this node last night, and I'm like, ooh, we should go for that. So let's go that way. We're almost at level 84. That's kind of crazy. And... well, we've got 80. So let's go to this chest here. This is the fancy Season 4 horse. Once you've fully completed the battle pass, as I have. There we go. Sweet.
Is someone there?
I need time to prepare that.
Do 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 do. I will say, once the bonus XP and gold is definitely gone, you might see me play some other games during the daytime streams. Like returning to V Rising, because of course we only did one stream of it so far. And it was, for the most part, unless the sun was scolding me, super chill, right? Super chill. Also, let's not forget that I've pre-ordered Overwatch 2 competitor Concord. That is releasing in August, with a beta to come before then.
I'm not ready yet.
And, yeah.
I need time to prepare that. I'm out of mana.
Okay.
I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare that.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet. I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. Out of mana once again.
There we go. Yeah, we're level 84. That's
I'm not ready
awesome.
yet.
Any of you got anything interesting going on today? Oh yeah, the bonus treasure goblins thing is also going away today, isn't it? Yeah. Sadly.
I need time to
Where do you think you're going? There we go. Play D4 yourself and looking awesome. Originally, I thought the whole Mother's Blessing thing was lasting till the 20th, but no, it ends at 6 p.m. my time today. So we're going to get what we can done. Of course, long term, my goals for Season 4 is like get this Sorcerer to 100. And then go to my 4th Necromancer that I've ever made.
I'm not ready yet.
Video game did not want me to get to Treasure Goblin. So sad. Indeed. What class are you playing? Out of curiosity, what build you going for? What you rocking this season?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh god, the frenzy. Ah, the frenzy. Oh, that's the town.
I need time to prepare that.
They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me.
I need time to prepare that.
Ha, not before I open that though.
I'm not ready yet. I lack the needed mana.
I told you they were gonna kill me. Oh, that's what I plan to like. Rogue is next on my hit list. So this season's the first season where I've broken my rule, but my rule was well, actually no, I played a Necro in season 3 and season 1. But yeah, I had this like aspiration, not so much a rule. I had an aspiration to play like one class for the whole season, each season, until I'd done them all. And of course, whatever the first season is of Vessel of Hatred, of course we're going to go Spiritborn, right? But yeah, as you can see, we finished the battle pass. I feel like survivability still needs work with this character, and now also the mana regen is not as good as it was. I kind of want to fix these problems once everything we get is item level 925 and not before. So I'm just gonna like grin and bear it for now, I think.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, no, the mana situation is not good anymore. I wonder why. Hmm. $19 per second.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Oh, thank you for that. Okay. Nice armor. We might respec into that a bit. Oh, I've just got messages. Hold up. Don't kill me, demons. Don't kill me. Hmm. I suppose now's as good a time as any to go through the bag. And maybe look into this ice armor as well. Do. After casting 5 basic skills, your cooldown. That's ridiculous. Nope. Again, I'm stacking like damage. 29%. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, this doesn't have a. We need to work out which one increases it more. 26,000. Right? $24,000. Oh, oops, hang on. Right. Yeah, so it's this combo. There's also an aspect that gives you X amount of mana when you use a skill with cooldown. Right, yeah, I think I recognize that. I'm just trying to remember the name. 22% damage, yeah. 29. Oh, hey. Although apparently that's going to lower my damage. Oh yeah, so it is. Huh. Huh. That's because of the what you call it, damage per second value being a lot lower on the other item. Yeah. Ooh. We've got 2. Impairment reduction. You know what? I feel like the legendary power that I had there is a lot better actually. So I'm not going to keep that. Yeah. Ancestral boots, what have we got? You know. Life per second. We'd lose intelligence. Nope. Nope. Right, we'll have a look at some things. So you were saying ice armor.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's still got some good in it?
Ice armor. If I go to the skill screen and remember to press the right buttons for once. So if I take off let's remove teleport, or maybe even the flame armor. I don't know. I'll take off teleport for now. Right. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, no, oh no, we can put it in the enchanted slot, right? On here. Yeah, we'll put it in the enchanted. Your mana yes. So if I put this on, yeah, all right. Oh, but that means because here's the thing. The reason why I haven't put it as a skill is because I'm pretty sure somewhere here I've got a thing that says, unless it's gone. Oh, it might have gone. I had a thing that said you do 27% more damage if you don't have any defensive abilities on your bar. It's gone. All right. I'm going to rejig my skills. Hmm. Let's get rejiggy with it. Wait, can I have... Whoa, wait a minute. I can have a skill be on both as an enchantment and... I didn't know that. Hold up. Hold up. So maybe I don't need Meteor. I don't know. Let's have a look. If I go, I want to look at all my skills. Hold on. Direct damage from skills. That's pretty good. That's really good. I quite like the Hydra one. Let's go with let's try. I didn't realize that it worked like this. I didn't think we could have the Hydra on both active and... That's what I was meant to call Prodigy. Alright.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Let's use the search. Well, look at that. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
So, hold on. How many cooldowns have we got then? Let's see. You're a cooldown. You're not a cooldown. So, in a way, we need more cooldowns. See, I'm not normally a fan of cooldowns. That's the thing. Maybe we'll just go with the one and we'll see. Either way, we have an ability now where we can restore some mana when we need a bit more mana. In a manner of speaking. Haha. Then yeah, we got okay, and then that just changes the barrier amount. Mind your manners, chat. The bad puns just keep on rolling. Oh. Oh dear. My jokes are so bad, I've almost been streaming regularly for 4 years and typically have just... I mean, here's the thing. I was about to say, like, just a handful of viewers, but here's the thing. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I am very grateful that 3 of you are hanging out right now. Sure, I would love if there was, if the channel grew, but I gotta earn it, baby. You know what I mean? I gotta earn it. I will say, like, growth is like one of the hardest things to do on Twitch because like discoverability is really hard. I know, because not only am I a Twitch streamer, I am a Twitch viewer, and often when I'm browsing for like a stream to watch, like a new stream, how I do it is like I decide what game I feel like watching and then I go through that way. The whole streams that Twitch recommends to me, the recommendations I don't feel are as relevant as Twitch would like to believe. I don't know whether you guys have any opinions on this. I think my Tekken 8 viewership weirdly does quite well. I'll be playing more Tekken 8 soon, like later this summer, because my main, as in the main character I like to play, is being added to the game next. I'm talking about Lydia Sobieska, who was the last character to be added to Tekken 7 as part of the Season 4 DLC pack. Really watch stream. Found you through Dondi since I'm friends with him. Oh, sweet. Well, yeah. That's all cool, though. And happy to have you. Boost! Has he told you about the whole Boost Gang thing? Or is that going to seem like really random? I am very grateful for, you know, Dondi, Yax, Salt Humor, you know, all you guys.
I need time to prepare that.
I'm assuming you're in the Boost Gang Discord, correct? Because, yeah. See, that's the thing that always confuses me. For all I know, I might have even spoken to you in the Discord. And not even known. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. You don't have to say what your name is, but yeah. That said, I am, you know what? I am terrible with names. And, yeah. Obviously, let me know what you'd like me to call you and stuff whenever we converse online. And I will do my best to remember it, but you'll probably have to tell me like 15 times. Because, I mean, whereas me, I'm basically Portessa everywhere. I like to keep things simple. But yeah. We have spoken. We play Final Fantasy. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I remember you now. Yay. Nemesis on the biz guy. Yes, of course. You're our free company leader. Okay. See, I just I didn't recognize the Twitch name, that's all. Sweet. How's it going, bud? I feel really embarrassed now. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Nemi. Nemi's in the chat, folks. I'm probably never gonna remember that your username, that username is you, Nem, because it doesn't say Nemesis. I don't know what that was either. Like, that is the sound of like, I don't know, just like, I'm just getting deflated by how bad I am with names. Okay, yeah, that's cool. You know, keep people on their toes. I get it. Yeah, I did actually end up getting. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We can actually use the same skill as an enchantment while also having it as an active skill. That's freaking cool. Also, why did I use ice armor while, you know, when my I already had 4 mana? That's a bit silly. Also, we got Paragon points, ladies and gents. Beautiful. Oh look, other players made a legendary drop. Hey Nemesis, are you interested in, because obviously you're playing like D4, right? Do you have any interest in Path of Exile 2's early access launch by the end of the year? Because much like Diablo 4, I've got a boost gang, well, a Brethren of Unholy Sin guild in PoE 1 on the PlayStation, and at the moment the platforms are separate, right? But one of the new features with PoE 2 is that accounts and platforms are going to get unified. So but here's the thing, we don't yet know the specifics around, even though they've said that, you know, microtransactions bought in PoE 1 will transfer to PoE 2. GGG still need to have the negotiations with the platform holders as to like, are stash tabs bought on PlayStation going to be usable on PC, for example? If there's a skill tree, oh, I might skip it. Okay, so I can tell you right now, because I've seen gameplay, and you can look at gameplay online. Skill gems are one of the fundamental changes. But in terms of the tree that you're on about, the really big net one, that's the passive tree. It is still there. But yeah, skills are a lot more like actual Diablo 2, in that there are no more colored sockets in Path of Exile 2. There are different colored gems, of course, but yeah, like gems can just go in any socket. So it's like all of our stuff is white socket stuff, which in PoE 1 is really rare, right? But then the other thing is that our skills don't go into our gear anymore at all. There is like a separate screen where we slot the skill gems in, literally called the skill screen. But what I think is really quite nice is that we're going to find in PoE 2 uncut gems. And when we right click on them, a screen showing all of the skills of actually all the classes shows up, and we can literally choose the skill that we want, much like a Diablo 2 skill tree. So yeah, PoE 2 is like fundamentally different with, I would say, its core systems. Those being like the combat's different, skill gems are different, the way they socket in is different. And I think that it's going to be easier to deal with. We'll find out firsthand because I'm going to be streaming early access from day one. But my point is like, I run the boost gang for PoE 1, you know, for the PS4 version, but I'm really looking forward to the account merge because what I'd like to do is have all the boost gang members that are just checking out the game, all in the same clan. But then the other part of this is that I've bought everybody a bunch of stash tabs. And in fact, I can kind of show you because of screenshots. So just give me a sec. Because I took this recently. Oh, it's not even, hang on. I take lots of random screenshots. Where's the PoE one of the stash? Right here. So this is a screenshot of PoE 1's PS4 guild stash. You'll notice that the different people in the guild, like Yax and Dondi, and then my nephew Freelancer Alpha are there. Everybody currently in PoE 1 on PS4 for the boost gang has 9 tabs. Number one is always a quad size tab. The rest of them are the regular size ones, right? But I've bought all of these myself out of my own pocket. And every member of the guild has the same number of tabs. And basically, we just have a rule amongst ourselves of like, if I see items in the Dondi tab, like if I log in and I've just seen Dondi's put a few items away, I don't touch them. They're Dondi's. So rather than the guild members having to pay their own money to, you know, for stash space, when let's say they play PoE more casually than I basically like, hey, don't worry, guys. I want the microtransactions anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of folders in the guild stash, and we're each just going to have some stash tabs on me. So, yeah. If you want in, like, if the early access comes out and it turns out that, you know, stash tabs are cross-platform and that, wherever financially possible, just let me know if you want to be in the guild and playing, and then I will try and get you some stash tabs so that rather than using the personal stash in the game, which only gives you 4 small stash tabs in PoE 1, you'll have a bunch waiting for you in the guild stash with your name on it, and then yeah, just go ham and enjoy the tabs. Also, you may know that PoE has currency tabs, unique tab, like tabs for different league mechanics. The guild stash has one of every stash tab type already. So yeah, we've got a stash tab specifically for skill gems where you can organize and sort them by level or type or all that. We got one for the life and mana flasks. Like, I went all out. I basically treated PoE like, instead of it being a free-to-play game, I treated it as if it was a game with like a full price cost, and I basically bought that value in points, and I spent it all on stash tabs for the guild and for me, to the point that playing the game is there's a lot less friction, because let me tell you, the game is just so much better when you've got some stash space, like more than what GGG give you initially. Because the thing is, in PoE, you can't carry that many items in one go. So yeah, I took it upon myself to alleviate what I felt was one of PoE's biggest problems. But I'm with you there on the confusion of the passive tree, man. I'm with you. Like, I don't really want to follow a build guide when I'm playing PoE, and indeed, even when I streamed it with a ranger, I didn't follow a guide at all. I just winged it. I'll check PoE2 Defo. Interested in joining. I'm in boost in D4 after. Absolutely, yeah. And of course, like, obviously, I can't like, I'm gonna try with the whole budgeting thing, right? I'll do my very best for everyone that wants to join. Because, like, if somebody's joined the boost in PoE, I want to make sure that you've all got at least some stash tabs. What might have to happen, though, is, you know how everyone in the boost gang has currently got 9 on PoE1 on PS4? What might have to happen is that I buy like just 1 or 2 more stash tabs depending on how many more people are joining, for example. And then I'll have to take away 1 tab or maybe 2 tabs from each member. So, for example, you might go down from 9 tabs each to 6 tabs each. But if it means that 2 more members have the same number of, like, and we all end up with the same number of tabs, then all gravy. And then, like, over time, I'll just buy us more tabs when they're on sale. That tends to be what I do. I wait for a stash tab weekend sale because they tend to have 2 of those per league. And if I got some spare cash, then yeah, I'll boost the tabs. So even if we like PoE2 launches, and you guys have only got 1 quad quad tab each and a couple of smalls, please know it's just a temporary problem. However, I will also say this. If any of you specifically want more tabs in the guild stash, you can PayPal me, I guess. Because here's the thing, as it currently stands, only the guild leader can buy tabs for the guild stash. No other members of the guild, and that's like a GGG limitation. So if there's any tabs that you guys want added there, just shoot me a message. You can, of course, also just buy your own tabs directly for your own personal stash, but yeah, up to you guys. It makes me laugh though, right? Because of course, like Grinding Gear Games, they let people buy as many stash tabs as they want. So why can't like Blizzard do that with Diablo 4? Right? I think I own like well over a dozen tabs in PoE. In fact, yeah, like we've got 5 members in the PoE boost gang. Each of you have 9 tabs. And then there's other tabs that are like in a shared section that you didn't see in the screenshot. But yeah, like, so I've literally got dozens of tabs. And they're not like, nope, sorry, can't fit it on the server. There's just no way. Like, the witch seems frickin' awesome in PoE2, man. Apologies if you were lurking the other day and you already heard me say it, but yeah. Minions that automatically summon and resummon themselves. Basically, they've got Diablo 2's revive ability where, like, you can basically any non-unique monster sorry, with the exception of the unique monsters and bosses. So, oh yes, any non-unique monster.
What is this?
You can basically turn them into minion. So like any monster that you've killed, and then even if they die, they come back. Whereas in Diablo 2, like your revived minions die after a set time period, and your only way to get another one of that minion is to find another one and kill it again, and yeah. But like I'm really looking forward to getting like really far into PoE 2, and then in like one of the last zones of the story, just create an army of whatever the toughest badass in that zone is. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I will be honest. I've not made a build that I've been satisfied with in terms of survivability on Path of Exile 1 yet. I was actually thinking of, because the rumors are that PoE 2 Early Access is going to start in November, a simultaneous launch on PC and console, so PS5 and Xbox Series systems. I was actually thinking of doing another, it'll be my second Twitch playthrough of PoE 1. But of course, because PoE 1 has changed quite a bit since my last playthrough, I thought, yeah, I want to revisit PoE 1 again. And my first Twitch playthrough of PoE 1, again, I was doing a ranger, and I was kind of winging it. I didn't follow a build guide. I won't want to follow a build guide this time either, but I think I am going to go for that necro build with the witch class and see how we do. But I think what I can't ignore is I need to stack up on life a lot more, I think, because I was alright in the early game.
My burden is too great.
In my PoE 1 playthrough that I did the first time. But yeah, the bosses, man, near the end, they just one-shot me.
My bags are full.
And, I mean, in PoE 1, any damage you do to the boss is permanent anyway. So you can kind of just cheese it. Like, if you die 50 times in a row, it doesn't matter. Another one of the big changes for PoE 2 is that there is a checkpoint before every boss, which is cool. But if you die, the boss is fully healed. So you can't cheese it anymore. I like that change, though. That means that I'm actually going to feel satisfaction when I inevitably beat the boss. I'm going to beat the boss because I literally beat the boss, rather than, oh, all the damage I did to them in all my attempts was permanent, so I didn't really earn it. Do you know what I mean? I'm super excited for both PoE 2 and Vessel of Hatred. I've pre-ordered Vessel of Hatred Ultimate Edition as soon as pre-orders went live. It's like, I won't be able to treat myself to many games, but I wanted to make sure that I paid for that one. So I have. I've also paid for Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, as you know. But I'm so far behind. And I'm probably not going to be playing FF14 on Dawn Trail's launch very much. I might log in to check out the pretty graphics, because I do have a little bit of subscription time. But yeah, I'm expecting the login queues to go nuts, right? I think it was a week before I could log into Endwalker whenever I wanted to. Like... Yeah, yeah. Are you excited for it, though? You excited? You gonna play any of the new classes? Jobs, sorry, jobs. Job done. Pick the answer. Yeah. The Bob Ross class. I like it. Oh wow, I missed quite a lot of items apparently. Thanks, video game. Ooh, look, 1 more damage per second. Wow. Oh wait, whoops. I've got my stash open. Huh? Oh, it's a frickin'... I didn't want to use a one-handed thing. But damn, look at that. Look at that damage increase, though. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. It's because my offhand's gone off. Well, yeah, it is still a 2000. Yeah. Oh. Do I use the staff, guys? What do you reckon? You'll start with Paladin? Okay, cool. It's like 2000 more DPS. I quite like one hand now. Oh, look at this. Hey, wait. Is it? Hang on. Everything is 925 now. Resource cost reduction. Oh man, this is tempting. It's yeah. I don't know what to do. Oh. You know what? Fluff it. We're going two-hander.
Don't ruin all that work.
We're going two-hander. I just did that, chat. I just did that. Typically, I like ones over staffs, though. Now... God, I love the music of this zone. I'm going to apply the cosmetic style of this staff. Just give me un momento. Items. Gilded Demigod. I guess it is the Gilded Demigod. Yeah. Nice. Ensembles. Yeah, buddy. Let's return that side quest then. And so far we haven't dropped a single frame, so it's looking like I'll be able to do Destiny 2 with my friends tonight if they're up for it. Well, family and friends. My nephew and their friend.
Oh, goodness. You found one of them. Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy. But these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Scosglen.
Well said. Alright, onwards. Yeah, is it level 85? Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, Caston is the leader on the officer. Okay. Either way, yeah. I respect both your authorities. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Yeah, you're the DJ, right? You've got control of the orchestra. DJ.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, hell yeah! Nemi, thank you for the ice armor thing. Oh my god. There we go. And the thing is, like, tempering would make it even better. You've put the Fall Guys thing in the orchestra. Thank you! Yes! That's what I was trying to do on stream. Woot! Best free company ever. I think my favorite thing though, because I'm now finally in a free company with close friends, my favorite thing about it is that, you know, because I'm obviously very casual with the MMO, I like the fact that I can come back to the game after maybe even like multiple months or maybe even like years away if I need to. And then when I come back, I'm still gonna be in this free company. Right? It's like that meme. Right? And then Nemesis just stares at me blankly. Right? But yeah, that is my favorite thing. Because like I've paid to move server like twice. Because of like free companies disbanding for one reason or another. I don't want to go through that again. So I'm very glad to finally be in a free company of, I mean obviously I was close friends with you know the people, certainly some of the people in the guilds that I've been in before. Shout outs to Jamie Farron and awesome people like that. But yeah, I've known, you know, Dondi and Co. I mean, sure, I've never met you guys in person, but it's like we've been friends for like, God, like 4 years at this point. Yeah, we are not going anyway. Mount farming? Mount farming? Mount farming? Nani?
I'm not ready yet.
Please define. Yeah, the trials, the stream version, where they drop. Oh, okay. So like any mount that you don't have yet can drop from that, right? Am I understanding that correctly? Except for the ones that you can buy from the Mog Station, I'm assuming. So any of the mounts that are freely available in the game. Some of the low drop chance. Oh, okay. Huh. I mean, I actually have 2 Final Fantasy 14 accounts. Because at one point I got my mum to sort of try the game. And I wanted it to be possible for us to log in at the same time. She was on a laptop and me on like PlayStation 4 at the time. If she does ever come back, we need to pay for her to move server, but you know, I will gladly do that. But yeah, so I actually do have 2 Final Fantasy 14 accounts, but as a result, I was able to do a recruit a friend on myself and get like the twin Tanya mount that way. I don't know whether that's possible anymore, but I've had my Final Fantasy 14 accounts for literally years. So it's like when I log into FF14, it's like it's same login info, and then it's like which service account do you want to log in with, Final Fantasy 14-1 or Final Fantasy 14-2. And with the Final Fantasy 14-1, the main one, it's just an entry level subscription because I've only got my one character on.
I need time to
you know, Phoenix. So my sub fee is cheaper for the account I mainly use.
I need time to prepare that.
But yeah, the other one is standard. God, time has flown playing this. Now, when I level up to 85, I'm going to go to the Purveyor of Curiosities, because I want to know if we've got to that point where I think I heard the devs say, and I know I said this on stream the other day, but like, I want to see if we've got to the point where we're guaranteed 925 item level. Because I heard that was a change they made.
I need time to prepare that.
Right. As you've seen, I'm not a particularly good Diablo 4 player. So I'm the Hellborn hunt. You know, I actually played Diablo 3 before Diablo 2. Diablo 3 was the first action RPG that I properly got into, and as such I loved it. I've got over 1,000 hours on the PS4 version in particular. And I couldn't understand like why a lot of Diablo fans didn't like Diablo 3 initially. And the thing is, I even had a friend tried to get me into Diablo 2. I even talk about this on my Diablo 2 Resurrected playthroughs. And he showed me Whirlwind Barbarian. You know, spin to win. And it just looked kind of boring to me. I don't know, like... And also, like, the way that the PC controls worked, where you had to press a button for the skill and then click, it just seemed clunky. I didn't like it. And then, years later, obviously, Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yax Bass, obviously really excited for it. A lot of people really excited for it. I was really excited that it was coming to console and kind of designed with console in mind. So, you know, I was like, right, Diablo 2 Resurrected, gonna give it a go. And, you know what? It's incredible. The game absolutely kicked my ass, and I'm so glad that my first playthrough is fully on Twitch. Because, yeah, Nem, if you want to see my first time fighting Duriel, dude, it's there. I got a link to the, like, each playthrough in my Portessa Playthroughs channel of my Discord. And, yeah. But something happened though. There's a moment, there's a clip of my channel. Somebody clipped it. Tom Dingo, I think it was Tom Dingo. I was in Act 5 on my very first playthrough of Diablo 2. I just started Act 5. And I had to stop myself from finishing my sentence because I was like, you know what? Ooh. I think I like Diablo 2 more than Diablo 3. And then Tom Dingo was like, one of us, one of us. But yeah, like, the Necro in D2 is just nuts, man.
I'm not ready yet.
40 plus minions, you know? Like, oof, that guy almost gave me PTSD. Yeah. Well, you see, this is the thing. I was playing a Necro Zoomancer, right? And because it's just you and Duriel, once Duriel wipes all your minions, there are no corpses. So you can't summon any minions. And because he hits like a truck, your mercenary's just dead really quick. And so it turns out the key to beating Duriel, if you're a Necro, Clay Golem, Iron Maiden, like the Iron Maiden curse, so that basically when he hits your Clay Golem, he actually does pretty much all of his damage to himself, right? In the early game, because the thing is, the first time you fight Duriel, you don't have access to Decrepify yet. You don't. But you will be like low enough level to have Iron Maiden and Clay Golem, and that's the key. But it took me hours to work that out, man, because I specifically didn't want Yax to help me. You know, like, I wanted to figure it out. I mean, he helped me a bit, right? But yeah, dude, that was an experience, man. But, oh my god. The satisfaction from finally, like, beating him, though, really, really good. And you know what? Like, I can't remember which playthrough it was. I think when I started my when Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder 1 began, I started another playthrough. Again, I streamed the whole thing. My goal was to do another Necromancer, like same sort of build, but I wanted to know when the ladder season began, I wanted to know, can I beat normal, nightmare, and hell entirely solo, like all 3 difficulties? And I did that. I'm really proud of that. And I streamed every single minute. That playthrough is an 81-hour playthrough that I did over the course of several months. Never thought about that. I used the town portal and used Bone Spear when I ran out of potions and then TP back up. Right! It might have been Yax that eventually told me to do that, to be fair. It might have been. I don't think I came up with that myself, but yeah, that was the key. I'd have to go back on the VODs and verify like exactly how it happened, because the VODs are all there. Like, but I mean, here's the thing though. When I did that like second playthrough, the ladder one, right? I don't think I actually died until I got to Act 3. I was really annoyed with myself because I was in Act 3 and it was one of those stupid fetish demons that breathe fire that killed me just because I had a lapse of concentration. And if it wasn't for that death, I actually wouldn't have died like until Diablo, because that was the only death I had in the playthrough until I got to Diablo. And Diablo genuinely killed me. When Diablo killed me in Act 4 on, you know, my second playthrough, the ladder one, I do genuinely feel like it wasn't a death I could have easily avoided. I definitely think he got me good. Whereas, like, I felt so dumb about the Act 3 death because it was just literally me not concentrating when I should have. So what that said to me is that I wasn't ready to play a hardcore run, but I was actually quite surprised how much of the game I got through on a second time through, you know, without dying. I was quite impressed by that.
I'm not ready yet.
Of course, I could be remembering wrong. Like, maybe I could be forgetting about deaths. Maybe this didn't happen at all. But the thing is, we can check because we've still got the VODs, baby.
I need time.
We still got the VODs. All right, we're officially level 85. Let's open some treasure chests and then let's go to this one.
I need time.
I actually think because of the always online and because of how crazy the bosses can be in this game, I don't think I'd want to play hardcore on this game. I'd be more tempted to do it on Diablo 2 because the Necromancer can be so nuts. Like I said, 40 minions. Like, I actually feel you can be more powerful in Diablo 2 than you can Diablo 4, really. I think hardcore Diablo 4 would be actually very difficult. And I would be nervous in case of any kind of disconnect. Even though they've apparently got a mechanic that kind of, that you've got like a scroll of escape thing that's automatically used on a disconnect. So long as you've got one in your inventory. So that's cool. Yeah, that's the thing. I've done hardcore in D3. I've got the platinum trophy on Diablo 3 on PlayStation 4. So yeah, I have finished a hardcore run of Diablo 3. But I do think Diablo 3 is really easy.
My bags are full.
I'm gonna get away from that Hellborn. See, the way that Path of Exile does hardcore, I actually quite like. It's like, yes, you still only have one life, but when you die in hardcore, rather than losing your character, it's just converted to a standard, where it has unlimited number of lives. So you're just not able to log into the hardcore mode with it, but you keep all your stuff. And it just becomes another, like, they just convert it to non-hardcore, so that you can, if you want to just play the character, play the build, it isn't actually gone. And I like that. See, the problem with this is now we don't know when we've actually got a one-handed and focused combo that would actually be more damage than the two-hand. That's the thing. Thank you for the ice armor mana regen thing, man. I never would have figured. Well, actually, I have been known to do the keyword thing, and then what I would have done is I would have selected mana and then looked for everything that mentioned mana, and then eventually found it. But thank you so much for pointing it out. Appreciate it, man. Right, I am going to quickly dismantle this stuff. We're gonna open one more chest from this Helltide. And yeah. So Mother's Blessing will have left us after this stream, whenever I decide to wrap it up. Might wrap it up soon, I don't know. But that doesn't mean I'm done with this character. Oh no.
There's that.
I don't want to actually get a level 100. It's about damn time. I have friends, multiple friends that have a level 100 characters in D4. It's weird that I still do not. I'm looking to change that. Ah, Fists of Fate! Up to 5% chance to restore 21% primary resource. Ew. So we lose some damage there. I got the... Wow. I love that the greater affix is on the primary resource thing. Oh no, my imprint though. Mana per second there, but oh wait, that upgrades a thing. We're gonna salvage that. I think I'm gonna go with the Fists of Fate. Like, yes, I've lost some damage, but I think we're gonna go with Fists of
Kingly
Fate.
make. Use it well.
It's a very, very good item. It's a very good item.
I cannot do that here.
So I need Incinerate splits into 3 beams. If I have a question. The Incinerate split within 3 beams thing. That is, trying to remember. Yeah, it's this one. I want to mark that as favorite for one thing. So how do I know? Does it only get upgraded when I find a better roll? So if I dismantle the one in my inventory, it's not gonna upgrade it, is it? Because it's lower. I got an ad starting in 50 seconds, just to warn you. It's an imprint. Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Yep. I love the new codex though, man. Like, it is, oh, and the favorite thing. That's so good. Should have done that before. Okay. What do we want to put this on? Maybe the Meteor one, actually, because I'm not using Meteor all that often. Yeah.
What a superior product.
Yeah. So I need a better roll than... So what you're saying is, and I did know this before. So what you're saying is Incinerate won't be upgraded unless I get a drop that says dealing 83%, 84%, or 85%. If that, because 85 being the max, I need a version of it to drop where it says 83% or higher for it to be an upgrade to the codex. Got you. Let's return to Sudach. Yeah, I love the new Codex of Power, man. I really do. And it's another reason why why I made another Necro. Right, I don't actually want to claim the unique yet. I don't. I'm going to leave the unique ones till I'm like level 100 or whatever. Yep. Oh my god. Thanks.
I cannot do
Still
that
there?
here.
Oops. Now, what's nice about the like I've said on my stream as well, these are the
I cannot
rewards
carry
that
more.
every character can. Oh no! Aww. God damn it! It's still there. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. I gotta be
My
careful.
burden is too great.
I gotta be careful. What do we got? Ice spike. Crackling energy. No good for me anyway. Oh, wait, their item level's really low. So hang on, is the item level decided from the moment that I earn the rank? Maybe. I deliberately waited before opening in case it got me a better item. But maybe there's no point in doing that. Right. Okay, yeah, and because I'm world tier 4, I'm going for ancestral. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna wait on opening the rest of the stuff anyway. See, I don't want to lose Fists of Fate, so nope. And nope. We're not using those either.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Come
Cool.
back if you need the forge.
The other thing I wanted to do. Oh yeah, Purveyor of Curiosities. Let's go to Kiovashad. By the way, when I get to like level 99, I think what I might do is I might actually make my journey to my first 100 a stream. Like I want to stream that moment. It's not going to really seem like a big deal to a lot of people because,
rare and
you know, a lot of people have already got there multiple times by now. But let's, on my last tab here, let's just get rid of anything unnecessary. Oh, I see. I've got like you can only have so many stacks of this stuff. Got ya. And my scroll of amnesia, I don't want to accidentally use it. Stygian stone. Yeah, there we go. Oops. There we go. Got a lot of boss mats. Yeah, well, it's because I plan to fight some bosses later. Like, yeah, not yet though. I am not strong enough or good enough. But yes, all in good time. All in good time. We got until the 6th of August. And you know what? Like, I'm looking forward to like getting stronger, getting ready. Particularly with the Necro. I'm just going to be honest about it. I want to play the Necro. Level the Necro. So we will soon. But we're all, oh, I went to Kievashad for the Purveyor of Curiosities. Let's do that. Yeah, I want to, since we're already as close as we've ever been, let's get our first 100 with the Sorcerer first. Right. Give me a crazy... I will. I'll actually go for a staff.
It seems your prayers have been answered.
It's 925, everybody. Holy shit. I think we've got to the point where everything from the Purveyor of Curiosities is a guaranteed 925. Drop in 925. What a way to get some loot now.
Very
Sorry.
nice. But
Yeah, look,
could be
925.
better.
Okay, so we're gonna make everything
Fair
a
bit of
good
magic in that.
925.
Not much. Fair bit of magic in that one.
In fact, what is my lowest item level? 859. Uh 890. 837. It's actually the ring, but yeah, I'm gonna focus on the hat.
It seems your prayers have been answered. Oh, bad luck. Very nice. Fair bit of magic. Not much, is it? Very nice. It seems your prayers have been answered.
It's the lack of intelligence. It's the lack of intelligence. Give me a 925 with
Your
intel.
prayers have been answered.
Oh. Still not what I wanted, but try again.
Very nice. Oh, bad luck. Fair bit of magic in that one. Fair bit of magic in that one. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Oh, we're not always getting 925 from her. No, so maybe we need to be higher level. Hey, Mel! Okay, I'm not gonna spend any more. I'm not spending any more. And you know what? Yeah, none of this is better, so bye-bye. Pretty sure none of it is better. We'll have a quick skim. There's mana per second there, but how's it going, Mel? Thank you for joining again. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live right now. Especially because I might be live later with Destiny 2 with the fam and friends. But
That could solve it.
you always get as level 100. Okay. I'm wondering if it happens before then. Because yeah. Because like I'm 85. Maybe you have to be 90. It's like every time I've hit like 80, I was like, maybe it's a level 80. And then I get to 85. Maybe it's 85. Like, yeah, I'm just... You can't hurry, 925. You just have to wait. The loot game ain't easy. It doesn't really work, does it? Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. I can't have a two-hand slot, like an offhand. There's an empty space because of my damn staff. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No no no. No no no. Orbs. Oh no. Well, it's gonna get worse if you're listening to me. Turn down the stream a little and relax. Hope your headache eases soon. Okay. What you been drinking? Oh, you've not drank much. Ah. Hey, I'll hydrate everybody. Cheers! Fun fact. So, one of my free emotes is, it looks like a Diablo 2 Super Mana Potion. Please spam that anytime you want me to hydrate. Or you can redeem the hydrate channel point thing, right? But, obviously
I cannot
Twitch
afford
has tier 2 and tier 3 subscriptions, right? That give you an exclusive emote for each. And I wanted to have something that felt relevant to this channel and my love of Diablo. And again, after I played through it, Diablo 2 specifically. But I was like, what on earth am I going to put in those emote slots? And who's going to be crazy enough to sub at tier 2 or tier 3? I do believe I have one tier 2 subscriber. Shout outs to Sky is Over, I think it is. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so Sky has access to the Super Health Potion emote. And then my tier 3 is actually the, oh, what do they call it? Nem, what's the name of the super purple potions? You know when you combine 3 rejuvenation potions in the Herodric cube? Is it called a full rejuvenation potion? It might be, right? The boss potions, basically the Duriel potion. That fully restore your health and mana like instantly. That's my tier 3 emote, and Zombie Workshop is the guy that did them all. Because I am actually, like, you know, the actual host of this channel, I technically have a tier 3 sub to my own channel for free all the time, which is nice. So I can actually show you all these emotes. Hold on. Again, I personally don't think they are worth the increased sub fee, which I don't decide the prices, but I'll still show them to you. So again, everybody gets the super mana potion for if I need to hydrate. Everybody gets that, right? And then if you sub at tier 2, you get the super health potion. If you sub at tier 3, you get the rejuvenation potion as well. All 3 of them look like this. All 3 of them were drawn for me by my good friend of like over 20 years or so, Zombie Workshop. And there's his channel. Yeah. Oh, I need to actually rename that. He's the guy who made most my emotes. But yeah, I really love those emotes a lot. But yeah, the rejuvenation potion is expensive. I don't expect anybody to sub at tier 3. And thank you again, Sky is Over, for subbing at tier 2. I do not take it for granted. But yeah, the blue, the super mana potion is free for everybody that follows. So yeah. Still, I really love those potions. And actually, I kind of wish that mana potions was still a thing. I prefer... And this is another thing that Grinding Gear Games have been pretty vocal about. They really don't like ability cooldowns. They do have some ability cooldowns in Path of Exile 2, but it's for very few extremely powerful abilities that you would only want to use situationally anyway. So, for example, the Sorceress in Path of Exile 2 has a skill with a cooldown called Unleash. And what Unleash does is, like, it's supposed to be used with, like, staffs. And so you slam your staff on the ground, and then the next spell that you cast has no mana cost, and it casts 3 times, like bam, bam, bam. And then once you've used a spell with Unleash, then you have to wait for Unleash to cool down before you can use it again. You could use a potion to redeem my headache. Ah. Well, the purple potions restore health and mana, so they're like the best ones. Whenever I play Diablo 2 these days, though, because my mana regen is actually like very good, like my mana refills quickly on its own. Typically, I just have the red super health potion that you see in the middle there, and then I save the purple potion for if I'm fighting a boss. But in the early game of Diablo 2, that blue potion is absolutely the most useful to me. No doubt about it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Diablo 2's potion system. This one, all you have is a health potion, that's it. And it's just on one button, and then like once I get to level 90, we can buy the last upgrade for it. I kind of preferred the different potions dropping as different items. But hey. I mean, they, like, you know, now that I've... Oh, ah. I was going to say, now that I used a potion, when I kill like a major enemy, they will drop a potion for me to pick up. But... yeah, like here, I can't hold another potion though. But that's the thing, that's the only type of potion that drops in Diablo 4. It's just... oh, just another whole potion. And all it restores is your life, it cannot restore your resources. Still, it's fine. It's a fine enough system. Again, thank you, Nemi, for telling me about the ice armor trick to increase mana regen. Like, that is so good, man. Appreciate you. What'd be really nice is if we could get insight. You know what I'm saying? Is it Tal-Eth? I forget the rune words of Diablo 2, but yeah, like 2-piece chest armor, Tal-Eth in that order. Is that insight? But yeah, one of them gives crazy amount of mana regen. Helps a lot in the early game. Absolute game changer. Hey Nem, did you hear about the first time I was playing oh, actually no, so yeah, sorry. Technically third playthrough of Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? And again, it's on my Twitch VODs. You know how I said I was going through normal Nightmare in Hell completely solo? Just to sort of prove to myself if I could do it, and streaming every minute. I got so damn lucky, and again, there is a Twitch clip of this moment.
I need time.
I got so damn lucky right before I was about to fight Bale in Nightmare difficulty, right? So I'd beaten normal, I was at the end of Nightmare, and right before fighting Bale, Homunculus dropped, which is apparently like one of the best drops for a Necromancer that you could possibly get, like one of the best uniques. And like Yax was there and he was like, what the fuck? And yeah, like when you read the stats of it, like the thing, it's just ridiculous. In fact, you know what? Because we got to go to the Tree of Whispers, fluff it. I am going to find that screenshot. It's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. Let's read what Homunculus does again. Like, it's insane.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's just make it safe and everything.
Time to prepare that.
Ow. All right.
I need more time.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Kabadu a sec, so that we're safe, and then I'm gonna go over here, and then we're gonna open the media gallery of PlayStation 5. And then luckily they have an albums tab where you can browse kind of by game. So it's gonna take a little while to load everything, but we just need to find Diablo 2 Resurrected. Here we go. Right. Somewhere in this list of stuff is a screenshot. Look, here's how many purple potions I got for fighting bosses. This is how organized I keep my gem tab. Right? Very nice, very nice. Somewhere in here is going to be Homunculus. Yeah, here it is. Okay. This is a crazy item. Let me read to you this item. It's got 190 defense, a 72% chance to block a melee attack. You need 58 strength points to equip it, and you need to be at least level 42. But what it gives you is +2 skill points to every single curse that the Necromancer has on the skill tree, right? And then +2 to all Necromancer skills, including curses, by the way. So technically it's like +4 points to curses, +2 points to everything else. You block 30% faster. You have 40% increased chance of blocking. So, yeah, you have a 72% chance to block an attack. You're 40% more likely to actually succeed in that block. When you block, you do it 30% faster than usual. You have 169%, nice, enhanced defense. You have 20 points to your energy. And then, so that gives you energy, if I'm not mistaken, gives you more mana, right? And then you regenerate mana at 33%. You have plus 40 to all your resistances. And you get plus 5 mana after every kill. But it's the fact that you get 2 points to every single necromancer skill, regardless of whether you've put a point in it or not. Like, that's crazy. But of course, you do have to put up like 1 point manually into a skill yourself before you can put it on your skill bar. I think no, actually, I don't think you do. I think in Diablo 4 you do, but in Diablo 2, I think if you've got an item that gives you a skill, you could just put it on your bar, can't you? Yeah. But yeah, that item is just nuts. And that item dropped for me right at the end of Nightmare difficulty, just before I fought Bale, on my playthrough where I was going through Nightmare for the very first time. And then, obviously, I used that item all the way out through, like, once that item was on my character, I went through all of Hell difficulty, never replacing it. That is what a lot of the Diablo community would call a best in slot. Like, once you've got it in that offhand slot, you never change it. Yeah. So Yax was in my stream the moment that dropped. Again, he clipped it. So there is like, you can obviously browse my channel, like all my clips. You will eventually find the clip of that dropping. But also, because I highlight I keep the VODs of every stream I've ever done, you can also watch from level 1 all the way to 81 my playthrough of going through all of normal, all of nightmare, all of hell, and beating it solo. And then yeah, just before I fought Bale in nightmare, that dropped, and it was amazing. Right, yeah. Again, it's the +2 to all necromancer skill levels, and then +2 to curses on top. And obviously, I just spam Decrepify and then make sure my skeletons are all alive, and that's essentially the game plan. Like with my necro, it's absolutely insane. Like. I actually don't know. Like, I'll have to do a Diablo 2 stream. Like, I actually don't know how my necro could be even better. We'll have to load up the game someday and have a look at all the items and see if there's anything else that exists in the game worth playing for. I do want that, you know, that really small charm that gives you bonus XP? Do I have a rune word that gives you teleport? No, but I know the one you're on about. Wow, if you recall right, the minions attack each time you what? That is insane, man. That is insane. In my stash, I've got a whole bunch of like unused runes and stuff. So I can potentially make a bunch of rune words, possibly. And if not, here's the thing. The gameplay is so fun that farming for certain rune word drops, like let's say you can get certain runes from the Countess, right, in Act 1. Farming for certain drops is fun in that game. It really is. So, purple stream overlay, you got it, Mel, you got it. The reason for the green, just to remind everybody, it's because, like, obviously, we got a release date for the, I mean, all it's going to change is the logo in the bottom, but hey. And if I went to this view, there we go, we got all purple. But, like, yeah, the reason for the green is because Vessel of Hatred, we got a release date now. And I was kind of staying on brand. But yeah, we can have purple. I'm okay with purple. When I was in junior school, purple was the color of my school jumper. So there you go for my school uniform. The more you know. But yeah, homunculus, everybody. Homunculus. Should we go back to Diablo 4? Let's do that. Your school jumper was maroon? Cool. Oh, and actually, not that I want to jinx myself, but you know how I've been complaining sometimes that because my PlayStation account has so many games that my PS5 menu had been a bit laggy? Touch wood. This new update that's come out today, the one that will add easy ways of joining Discord servers, once they roll it out globally in phases.
It is done.
It's actually, I think, made my PS5 more responsive and less laggy. So yeah, they might have actually found whatever the issue was and fixed it. We'll find out, obviously, as I keep streaming, but amazing if so, right? Amazing if so. Because that's the thing, I installed the update and like, because I almost got used to the fact that like my PS5 for the last few, I want to say it might have even been last couple of months. It's just started off slow, but as long as I just leave it running for a few minutes, it obviously does whatever it needs to do in the background, and then it's just as responsive as if as if it was brand new, right? So it's always just a temporary problem. But yeah, like as soon as I installed this update this morning, it was like it was ready to go. I didn't have to wait for anything, and yeah. So I'm happy. If indeed it is fixed, then happy days. But here's the weird thing about it though. I do think it had something to do with the fact that my account has so much. Let me put it into perspective for you. Let me go, oh, wrong screen. If we go to my library, like you see the Your Collection tab where it has all your digital games. 967. And that's not even counting DLC. So this is obviously, this isn't even all my PS3 digital games either, because PS5 is incompatible. This is just everything from the PS4 and PS5 era. I nearly have 1,000 games. Or demos or betas or, you know, collectively, like, yeah. So my PS5, when it logs in, it's obviously checking for the digital license of all that stuff. And yeah, like, it just, I think that must be what it is. It's just I have too much stuff. But when your PlayStation is like your main gaming platform over your PC and stuff, although to be fair, I also have hundreds of Steam games as well. I really have my heart set on buying a MacBook Pro when new models launch later this year. I've got my heart set on it. Absolutely. And then the other day, I had an idea for my own iPhone app that I want to build myself. And I have no idea kind of like where to start. But here's the thing that kind of inspired me as well. It's not the fact that I genuinely came up with a problem that I want to solve, even though I did. Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference is going on right now. And what's really nice about it is that all of the sessions, you know, because they have Apple employees talking about like the new technologies they're adding to their software development kit and stuff, and like how stuff's used. Like all of those talks are free. So even though I'm not in California right now at the week-long event, just on my iPhone, I'm able to watch all of these sessions. And so I'm actually kind of learning, like even though I don't have the Mac yet to develop with, I'm kind of like learning, like just, you know, basically sitting in on those talks virtually, learning what I can. And And yeah, I think I'm gonna teach myself the Swift programming language that Apple themselves invented, and see if I can make my own app. Do it, yeah. You know, before I discovered music, and obviously I'm still working on music when inspiration strikes as well, but, you know, wanting to basically write and perform music without my computer complaining about it is another reason why I want this MacBook Pro as well, right? So it's also going to be for music creation. But like, before I discovered music as my passion, I actually wanted to be a computer programmer when I grew up. That was my thing. You know how like some people like, you know, they want to be an astronaut, or like some kids want to be a policeman, or you know, me, I wanted to be a computer programmer. But then I realized that computer programmers is it's just like a boring desk job. And then I don't know, like I've told the story of how I got into music before. I guess I can tell you guys again. So I went to Trelaw School, a school specifically for disabled people and people with other special needs, right? And naturally, like, they organize various people to visit the school and do workshops and things. And there was, I mean, to be fair, these days he is a very dear friend of mine. But yeah, David Jackson, who was the saxophonist in the band Van de Graaff Generator, who were rocking in around like the 70s or so. At one point, after the whole Van de Graaff Generator thing, you know, he invented this thing called a sound beam, which is a ultraviolet beam that basically worked with MIDI. And I'm not sure actually if he invented the actual sound beam or whether he used it, you know, so it was invented and then he used it. But what I do know for sure is that he wrote a concerto, like a concert, using the sound beam as an instrument. So rather than it being like a, you know, a particular like piano keyboard, essentially the notes were emitted by this beam invisibly. And then depending on whereabouts, sorry for knocking the mic, but I just imagine my mic is the sound beam. Depending on like when you put your hand in front of this invisible beam, it would play a different note depending on how close to the beam you were or not. So the further away you moved your hand, the notes would go down in pitch. The closer you put it, you'd go up in pitch. And then all of a sudden, thanks to the sound beam, people with like severe physical disabilities, or, you know, high levels of cerebral palsy, like cerebral palsy is my disability, right? But my dexterity, I'm actually quite lucky. My dexterity is pretty good. I can still use, you know, PlayStation controllers without modification, for example, and stuff. But not everybody can, right? And so what was awesome about the sound beam is that even if all you could move was your head, or like, you know, waving your arms, but you didn't have good finger control, stuff like that, all of a sudden, thanks to the sound beam, you were a musician. And so what David Jackson did was he wrote like I said, a concerto, so a fancy way of saying like a bunch of pieces of music to perform at a concert, specifically using the sound beam and specifically for the school kids at Trelaw's to perform. And somebody at Trelaw's decided to put my name down to be part of this concerto. So rather than doing my lessons, I had to join this Dave guy. At the time, I will be honest, I wasn't very enthusiastic about this, right? Especially when Dave said, okay, so I've got this song called like Mission to Be Where I Am, and I need one of you students to sing it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pass around this microphone, and he sang how he wanted it to sound, right? And then he had like each of it, like we were passing the mic around the room and everyone was giving it a go. And I, so because I really didn't want to sing in this concert, I kind of sang as flat and as bad as I thought I possibly could. And then I was very quickly handing it off to the next person, and he was like, wait. Do that again. and you know, I didn't want it, but he was it's like, please do it again. Like just one more time and then pass it around. Like just do it again. So I did it again. And I felt like because he obviously kind of, I think he caught on to what I was trying to do. So you know, he just wanted me to do it again. So I did it again and I was like, okay, well I'm just gonna sing in whatever my voice is. I didn't think I was a good singer or anything. I just sang it how I sing. And then he was like, that's it. And I'm like, wait, what's it? I'm like, no, that's not it. Like, next person. He's like, that's it. And so I ended up being this guy, you know, singing this song and the rest of the verse. Like, once the lyrics were sorted out, it's like, yeah, I had to sing this song. And the thing is, it's the only piece of music with lyrics in the whole damn concerto. That's the other thing that annoyed me. So it wasn't that there was going to be other parts of the concert where someone else was going to sing. It was literally only me. And I hate that. And like, I hated that. And yeah, here's the thing though. It got all the way until like, so obviously I was roped into this thing. It was decided I was going to be singing. Like, obviously the school, like we had so many sessions of rehearsing it and stuff. And then like it came to the night of actually performing it. I hated the fact I was involved right the way up until like even including on the night of the show. And I, you know, it was almost my point to go on stage and do the song bit. And yeah, I didn't want to go on stage, but I went out there and then all of a sudden, you know, the crowd were there and it was insane. And it was the moment of just hearing like everybody cheering and clapping and just seeing all the people there. And, you know, I fell in love with that atmosphere. And that was the moment where I decided that music was always going to be a part of my life. And yeah, that was the moment. And I was playing in a you know, a relative, like a pretty small venue. You might have heard of it. It's called the Royal Albert Hall. So, yeah, that was my first gig. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. I must have been, how old would I have been? Good God, I need to think about this, and I'm probably gonna be wrong. Right, I'm probably gonna be wrong. I'll try and work it out though in my head, because I left my junior school in like the year 2000, and then I left the school where we did this. I left in 2005.
I cannot afford that.
So there's a 5-year window of my life where it could have been. I think I was in year 9. So I think we're talking like 2002, 2003. I think it might have been in the summer. And so I think it was probably 2002. So yeah, I'll work out what age I was singing at the Royal Albert Hall in a bit. It was crazy. It was crazy. And you know, I've at local pubs, you know, since living up here where I'm not going to say exactly where I live, but you know, I've joined in on like karaoke's and things, but I don't really like karaoke very much because the kinds of songs I'd want to sing, they just don't have them at karaoke's, right? I mean, if I don't have the voice of it, but if I had, you know, the voice to break out like a karaoke version of Metallica, "Step Patrol," I would probably do that, right? But like, yeah, I can't actually do James Hetfield. Like, it's too. There's too like, how he is able to sing with such energy, like high energy for so long. I don't know how he does it, man. And then you got to think he's playing guitar really fast at the same time. Like, and then, I mean, there are so many vocalists I admire where I'm like, how the heck are they doing that? Even in like the keeping in the metal genre for a second, Deftones, right? Chino Moreno, the stuff he does with his voice, absolutely insane. Like, what the actual... Have you guys heard Knife Party? Listen to Knife Party Deftones, and in particular, like in the kind of the bridge section where he just sort of does high-pitch ad-libs. I'm like, what the actual fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Falling in reverse, especially their cover of copyright song. You know what, Mel? Can you find it for me on like YouTube, and then can you put it in my Discord server under recommendations to listen to, please? Because I genuinely will go listen to that and let you know what I think. That is exactly why that channel exists. I've got a ton of channels in my Discord server, maybe too many, but they all serve a purpose. Aye, one moment. Yay, thank you. I love discovering like new music, even if it's not new. When I say I love discovering new music, I mean new to me. I love hearing things I haven't heard before, even if they're like, it's not in a genre I normally listen to. If there's a piece of music that you're passionate about, I'll at least give it a listen. I will. Absolutely. And I can recommend so many artists that I love. Thank you, Mel. I saw that. Thank you very much. I think maybe I'll leave it there because we're getting to nearly 2 p.m. I'm hoping to be live again at 7 p.m. And yeah, I could probably do with a break. Weekly reward for the trials we did. Oh, where do I do that, Tom Dingo? Just before I am, where do I do? Ah. Aha. Aha! Congratulations on your placement. Party of 2 ladder, the seal of the Iron Willed on all platforms. A score of 1,590. Yeah. Tom Dingo earned 1,549 of those points. He did. But I contributed a little. So, hold on a minute. Am I on the leaderboard, sir? Am I on the leaderboard? Probably not. I would have you join Tom Dingo, but I have been going since like what 11. Can I have an uptime? And yeah, I'm probably ready for a break, to be honest. Yeah, we're not on the board. Ah. Oh, here we wait. We are on the board. Hey, look, we're on the board, man. Yeah. Oh, Ian's higher than us, though. Ian. Chaos Cakes. So Seji is Ian, and then he's got a friend called Chaos Cakes. We need to... Yeah, listen, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, both on stream and off. I'm level 85 now. Right, let's see what I get. Ancestral boots. So next week then is our names like just being removed from that board forever ever. I mean, I've got a screenshot of it, but yeah, are we not able to see this board after next week? Oh, Penitent Greaves. I love those boots. These are good boots, especially if you're doing an ice build. I know the next week has already started, but let me like rephrase my question. If you look at the interface, you've got a this week tab at the top and a last week tab at the top. So when this week becomes the new last week next week, does that mean this board will be gone? So really, we're only on a board for 14 days. Not sure. I would imagine it's true. I imagine that like it only stores 1 week of a last week. Because I can't go to last week, for example. Like the week before last week. There is no week before last week tab, so yeah, I think our names are only like immortalized for 14 days. But either way, well, that's what taking screenshots is for, right? I got it. The thing is, though, none of these items really seem, because of the crazy stats I've already got. I don't think any of these are actually better. But yeah, I am gonna actually call it here, folks, if that's all right, because I need a break. We did actually get to the 10% non-physical damage thing though on the board as well, though. That's cool. And I'm only 15 levels away from my first 100. As a reminder, we have completed the Season 4 Battle Pass. As a reminder as well,
Welcome back.
The whole... I got it wrong. I've been misspeaking on a bunch of my Diablo streams lately. I'm very sorry. I thought the Mother's Blessing bonus XP and bonus gold was carrying on until 6 p.m. BST on the 20th of June. That's not the case. It ends tonight at 6 p.m. BST. So if you do want to get extra levels and ranks in quicker, get on the game now. What is still available until the 20th of June, 6 p.m. BST, is like a bunch of free cosmetics that you can get in the shop tab. You can see I've already got them all here, but if you haven't claimed them yet, you've got until 6 p.m. BST, that's UK time, on the 20th of June to go and grab them from the store tab. And when you do, they're claimed on your account forever. We can't see any of them on this screen because I've already claimed them all. But yeah, make sure you go in there and grab those because they're free. Also, when you first log into Diablo 4, thanks to the newest update to the game,
Hello.
you'll have this good boy waiting for you. A free pet
Greetings.
for everyone, and they pick up materials and gold for you so you don't have to. Pets are in Diablo 4. It's great. Let me just dismantle these goods and then store the unique. And then yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. But thank you all so much for hanging out. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'm gonna continue to play this on stream and off, as I've said before. And bit by bit, we're gonna get closer to that first level 100. I keep pressing the wrong buttons to leave the game. That's helpful. But yeah, I think when I get to level 99, or maybe most of the way through it, I definitely want to like then stop and then actually do the like getting to level 100 on stream. I want that. I want to capture that moment. So make sure you get ready to clip it when it happens. Mel, thanks for the purple overlay. Redeem, here it is in all its glory. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you Nemesis. I now know your Twitch username, and so hopefully I'll recognize you next time. Thank you Tom Dingo for hanging out. Thank you Mel. Thank you everybody. I really love and appreciate your company always. I might be live later. I might not. It depends on the fire team. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Freelancer Alpha, my nephew, and my good friend Destiny, Exo Destiny. Yeah, we might be on Destiny 2 doing more of the season 24 episode 1 act 1 plot. We did it a couple of nights ago, but I had stream outages that day. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure that for the last 3 streams in a row, yep, I've not dropped a single frame. So I'm going to take that as we are good to go to try and continue the Destiny 2 story tonight, if my friends and fire team want to do so. Again, might be live with them, might not, and because it's an evening bonus stream type deal, I don't have a set start time. Like the Destiny evening streams are not on the stream schedule deliberately for that reason. I like to be flexible with the people that I'm streaming with and just tell them like, take as long as you need to get ready. We'll start when we're all ready, and times will vary and all that good stuff. If you don't see me tonight for that, my watch is flat. I need to charge the battery. Then yeah, you'll see me tomorrow morning. So, and that'll be 11 a.m. BST. Possibly. Oh, not with more of this. No, it's, what am I saying? It's Fighter Friday. I'll be doing Tekken 8 tomorrow morning. So yeah, that'll be fun. I want to get back in the habit of playing Tekken 8 at least once a week so that I try and stay sharp on that. So yeah, Tekken 8 tomorrow morning. Yeah, hopefully Destiny 2 tonight. And yeah, take care everybody. Bye-bye.